Hey Sag, welcome to your mid-May 2019 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and something just flew out. So let's see here. We got the Five of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So after this period of you grieving, of clinging to the past, going with the flow, understanding that everything happens for a reason, and understanding that the universe is always going to give you something that is always in your highest good. After an old love comes a new one as well. Okay? So, let's see. What do I need to say? Yes. Okay, be sure to check out your planetary alignments because this is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs okay? If you're cross-watching, this could apply to you as well. If you feel like this message is for you, messages will come through. Sometimes bits and pieces, sometimes everything, sometimes nothing. So be aware of how this will resonate, okay? Also, I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. So let's get started, Sag. At the bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. Fantastic. Getting everything in order, finally being able to rest and say, this is mine, this is what I've achieved, or this is what you have in mind, that's your goal, right? This could be about family, so it could be visiting family, resolving family issues. All right, so we have the Fool, Aries energy here. And the Fool card here as being your current situation, there's a risk that you've taken here. Starting a whole new cycle because you finally decided to take the leap on something. Whether it was that you came out and said something, whether you took a risk on opening up your own business, going a different route in your career, maybe even going back to school. Maybe you've decided to be more spiritual, okay? And kind of... for some, maybe you've gone back to if you went to church before, now you're going back again, or maybe you're deciding to take a leap in a more spiritual route in which you don't go to a physical building to worship. It could be anything, really. The Fool is about taking this leap. Okay, it's somebody, this very youthful energy. He's not afraid to die. Okay, but don't take this literally. It's not literal. This is a person who, I'm going to do it because I have faith that the universe has my back. So if I jump, right, somebody is there to catch me. This could be taking a risk, a leap of faith with an individual. And we have the Five of Pentacles crossing you. Okay. It could be one, you took a risk, and now Five of Pentacles. You're broke. I opened up a business and now I have no money. How am I going to get out of this rut? For some, I took a leap of faith because I was already left out in the cold and I had nothing to lose. For others, I took the leap of faith with someone and this person ended up leaving me out in the cold. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Let's not forget this, okay? So, from the 5, you go to the 10. So things are going to get better. And we got the Three of Swords. Ouch. Yep. Somebody here has hurt you. Feeling heartbroken. And things were going so good. But let's remember, everything is always temporary. The point is for us to remember not to stay in that period. It's okay that we feel sad, but to also then work through it. Once we're done with our grieving, we end up, okay, let me heal now. You don't stay stuck in that sadness or in that grieving period. You move on to the next stage, right? So that you can move forward. Because once that thing is healed, because the thing is, I always use this example. You're cut, right? And you're crying and you're like, oh, I don't want to put the Band-Aid. I don't want anybody to touch it. Don't put alcohol on it because it's going to burn. If you stay in this, it's not going to heal. Or it's just going to take extremely longer to heal and it probably won't heal properly. It might get infected, etc., etc. Right? So, oh my goodness, I feel hurt. Oh, and you get a hug from mom or whatever. You don't even have to, okay? Let's just say that you start to calm down. You're like, okay. And then you get into this right state of mind, right? You move beyond your emotions to this more logical stage of where, okay, how do I fix this now? Okay, let me go clean it and wash it off, and let me go put a Band-Aid on it, or whatever you need to do, right? You take care of it. You nourish. You take care of yourself. And then once you're ready to rip off that Band-Aid, it might hurt a little bit. You see, oh my goodness, it's healed. Somebody else is going to go touch you there. You're going to fall there. It's not going to hurt no more because it's healed. It healed properly, right? So being mindful of healing properly. It could be that you were in a relationship that was very heartbroken. You decided to take another leap with someone else, or decided to, oh, well, I'm going to impulsively, because I want this love, I want this pleasure, I want my desires to be fulfilled, okay? I want to feel whole again. But the thing is, we're taking a leap, but not taking the leap of faith with us. We're not taking the risk with us. How do we take a risk with us? Well, taking the time to heal, which risks us going out looking for love, right? Sometimes we need to take this time for ourselves. Okay, so moving on. We have the Queen of Cups. You might have been dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Maybe you have this in your chart. But I feel like with the Queen of Cups is that you loved so much, Sag. You put your heart and soul into this. And you were just done wrong. At least in your perspective, okay? So cross-watchers, if you're watching, at least this is the Sagittarius' perspective. Or if you feel like this was you and the Sag did this to you. And you have the Knight of Swords. Well, I gotta get revenge. And you're coming in and you're like, no, da-da-da-da-da. Be very aggressive, cutting words. Or maybe you're thinking about this, okay? And all these thoughts in your head. And we have the Sun, fantastic. Leo energy too. You might have it in your chart. They might have it in their chart. Or if you're not dealing with anybody, the Sun card is that... What's that song? I'm not even going to sing because I don't know the words and I don't want to make a fool out of myself. So the Sun card is about letting the sun shine in out of the darkness. Boom. Here is the light. For you to realize that the light was powerful, you had to have been in the darkness, right? So seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, okay, I can get out of this grieving mode, this abandonment mode, this all up in my emotions. Let me fight through this emotional fog. I see the light. There it is. There's the sun. Happiness, right? Moving towards happiness. Four of Cups. So with the Four of Cups, it could be that you fear that you're going back into this, well, what if I can't love again? Look at what happens. What if I don't accept the right things, right? Because the fourth cup that the universe is presenting is directly from the universe. You could just be in a meditative state and maybe you want your healing phase to go quickly, but it takes time, right? It takes time, and don't worry, because what's meant for you is still there. The universe is not going to take it away from you. Three of Pentacles. So you could be happily working with someone, being able to compromise, somebody here recognizing your worth, or you them. But these are people who are collaborating together to form something stable. Or if this is a work situation, being able to work with other people for things to come out the right way. Or somebody might be seeing you in this light, Sag. Wow, they've done a lot of healing. They're able to get their life together, and maybe even we can have something together. I don't know what your situation is. Five of Swords. Five of Swords. It looks like here, though, he's contemplating on what was done. There might be a tendency to fall back towards the ego, right? So if you have this tendency to go back to a situation in which I win, you lose, or thinking that everyone is out to get you, to screw you over, and you hope you win, but he's over there, he's sitting and contemplating. He doesn't even look like the regular Rider-Waite deck. But it's like the war was over. I had to do what I had to do as well. Right? Some people got hurt. Let me clarify it just in case. Let's see. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords, please. 6 of Cups, the past. In this deck, it's called the Dream. Reminiscing, because that's what it looks like he's doing. It looks like he's reminiscing. Okay. 5 of Pentacles again, and the Fool again. These energies are coming out. They're strong energies. There's a message here for you. Okay? So in the past, you're really sitting there in the past, hoping that things are this time around, that if you have to face this again, you're the one that comes out winning. Right? Moving to a new direction. You know, if you stay stuck in the past and what ifs and because of the past, and new cycle with this Fool and the other one. A new cycle. So yes, don't forget what has happened in the past, of course, because we use that as lessons learned, right? But at the same time, we need to use our discernment, and we need to see what is best. And I feel like that's what you're doing here. What is best for me? And we have the Well. So the Well is a special card in this deck. And it's attributed to Gaia, which is Mother Earth. And it's about having everything that you want is what I'm getting out of this card. Everything that you want is presented to you. You have it at your fingertips. Now, Sagittarius, are you taking all of the beauty, all of what the universe is presenting to you, or are you fixated on what was presented to you, what didn't serve you, and all of these things, right? Because the cycle has ended and the universe is pushing you forward to another cycle. Forgiving and learning. Understanding that, things happen for a reason, but we keep on moving as well. Awareness, Chariot, Cancer energy. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, have Cancer in your chart. Or this is just a message for you to get in control of your life, of your emotions. Get in control because things are moving forward. So be prepared. Okay. So let's take out a Moonology card for you, Sagittarius. We have, what do you need to release? Waning Moon. Your dreams need a practical plan, Full Moon in Taurus. So if there's something here that you want to take a leap of faith on, right? There's a need for you to make a plan. Don't be foolish. Bring love into the situation, New Moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. So if you are dealing with an individual here, try to bring in love. Yes, they might have hurt you. Doesn't mean that you need to excuse all of their behavior. Doesn't mean that you need to say what they did was right. No, absolutely not. You keep up your boundaries. But bring in love to the situation, you know. Don't have to be such a hard butt. So I don't say the other word. I don't want to offend anybody with languages. But like it said here, what was it? What do you need to release? I feel like that is an important message here, Sag. What do you need to release? Sometimes it's not about releasing the job that we're in. Sometimes it's not about releasing the person we're with. Sometimes it's releasing our old patterns of thinking and starting to think more positively. I just think like a realist, though, right? I hear that all the time. I used to say that all the time. It's not that I'm not positive, or it's not that I'm negative. It's just I'm real. I see the situation for what it is. Yes. But you could also be grateful for the little things you have in your life. You can be a little more positive in the midst of a situation here. You could also have faith and hope that the universe is already on its way sending you something that is much more healthier, that is wrong. That is much healthier. That is for your own benefit, that is for your higher good. For you to ultimately fulfill your purpose, get to where you need to get to, and that's it. And your mission here in life is to be happy, Sag. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. All right, Sag, if you resonated with this reading, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.